Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. So today is Sunday, and it's Father's Day. To all of the amazing fathers, uncles, grandfathers, great grandfathers, godfathers that take care of their children, and not only their children, but take care of, help out with nieces, nephews, little cousins. I am saying this from all women across the globe. We appreciate you all. We thank you all because you are necessary. So today's topic is about fathers. Why not? It's Father's Day, right? And the importance of fathers. Why the role of a father is so important in our children's lives. Not only our boys, because sometimes we hear a lot about, oh, the boys need their fathers, which is true, but children in general, whether they're a boy or a girl, their father plays a extreme role in what lies ahead for that child. So today we're going to talk about the roles of a father and the importance of it. So the role of a father is pretty much the same as the role of the mother. You know, he is a protector. He should be able to be a nurturer, and all of those things under the umbrella of teaching this child how to be responsible, how to be respectful, how to, from a girl's perspective, the role he should take is how she should be treated as a woman when she gets older, because he starts that trend. And I talk about that all the time, you know, in my field of work, to a lot of the guys, that how you are is what your daughter will bring home. She's going to bring a you home. So if you act a certain way, she's going to find them same traits that you have. She's going to find them traits in somebody else, because you're her first love. You're her first role model, okay? And then for the boys, you're teaching him how to treat somebody else's daughter. Okay, you see how that go? You know, you're teaching him the way you treat his mother, even if you're not together. You're teaching him how to treat a woman. You're telling him that it's okay to do certain things if you are out of pocket, because they see you and they watch. We always, you know, for me growing up, I remember, you know, it's do as I say, not as I do. But as children, they don't do that. We feel like as parents, you know, I can tell you to do it this way, even though I'm doing it another way. That's not how they operate. That's not how children operate. They do as they see, not as they say, as you say. So whatever they see in their household is what they're going to emulate. Okay? So it's very important for fathers to know that their roles are important. You're so important in a household to a child, because throughout that child's life, it's like a piece. It's like you put a puzzle together, right? But if the father's not there, and you take the pieces out of the puzzle, that beautiful picture that you created by putting that puzzle together, now that those pieces is not there, it's not complete. So now you have a grown human being that has pieces missing. Their connection is not all the way together. So how can they come into a relationship or go through life experiences or shortcomings, and then they don't, because of their pieces not all the way together, or they're missing pieces, it becomes an issue throughout their life. So for women, fathers go to jail, right? For instance, my father went to prison. He did over 15 years of my life in prison. Okay? And although he was a part of my life, he wasn't physically a part of my life. So he missed 8th grade graduation. He missed prom. He missed senior graduation. He missed, childbirth. He missed those things. So there are pieces, even, today, that I still see that can ooze out sometimes, that there is something that's still not complete, because although we did the letters and we did the visits, that's not enough. And men, I'm not saying that you can't make a mistake, but you got to realize that a mistake is that one time. But then if you do it again, it's not a mistake. It now becomes a choice. You understand what I'm saying? So, being that role model for your children and making sure that all of their pieces are connected is very, 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 very important in their lives. So when you out here, sometimes I can't park worth nothing. When you're out here making mistakes, you gotta, shucks. When you're out here making mistakes or choices, hold on, y'all. I gotta get this car in here. You gotta remember that you have somebody that you have to look after, and you have a responsibility as that parent to make the right choices. Because that could make or break a kid in the long run. And that's why we have, we have a lot of young men and young women that are out here and are broken and are not able to be fixed because they have so much past baggage. Those pieces to the puzzle, it's been so long, you done lost the pieces to the puzzle. So now you gotta go ahead and live your life with these missing pieces in your life. Because some adults never get to see their father, or never, find out the situation with their father. So then that becomes even more of a traumatic situation for them, and then they have children with somebody, and then sometimes the cycle continues. So we don't want that. So that's why I'm here today to talk about the importance of you guys. Men, you are important. You have to first, I know sometimes women can be a little mess. I've seen it. I've heard a lot of different stories from some good men, some good fathers. And I want to tell you that even with a difficult kid's mother, never give up the fight, okay? Because at the end of the day, giving up the fight meaning that you let them win. Because you can tell your kid that, you know what, even though, I didn't get to see you and things was rough between me and your mom, I never gave up. I still wrote you letters. I still tried to come see you, even if she, tried to stop me from seeing you, or whatever the cases be. Never give up. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's because you are important, and for a kid to at least know that, you know what, he fought for me, although he might not have been in my life the way I wanted him to be in my life. At least I know that you put forth the effort to be in my life. The way things are now with this generation, there are so many there's so many absent fathers in homes, and it's ridiculous. But then I have to take my hat off, and I salute you guys that are awesome. I know some awesome, because I don't want to make this like men not doing their job, but I want to say that your role in children's lives are important. Even if you don't have children right now, guys, if you got cousins, nieces, and nephews, they need you, because maybe they're in a situation where their dad is not in their life. So you should be that one to come and fill that void, because a father can be a father by sperm getting to in the process, you know what I'm saying? But being a daddy, that is a different, like a whole different another aspect. Or did I say it backwards? No, I said it right. Because anybody could be a father, but it takes a real man to be a daddy. It takes a real man to step up and be that daddy that, you can be that male role model to some young kid. Because again, it takes a village to raise just one child. So can you imagine how many children out here that don't have a positive male role model in their life? So they go out to the street, and whatever big homie or whatever that they see and that, put them under their wings, they're going to feel like this is love, and this is what, love should be like as a man to another young man. And that's not it, because a real man and a real father figure will not allow a kid to go down a certain road, So, I love you guys. Not going to be up here long, but I just wanted to express my deepest concern about, the absence of the men in the home. And again, to those that are awesome, especially the ones I know, And the ones I don't know, if I see a lot of dope pictures on social media with men and their children. And I want to say keep it up, because that's what we need to see. That's what we need to see on social media. We need to see a lot of more positive men stepping up and being the role models to these young people, because they need it. And, you know, the women, we need it too, because we need to see that they get the best of both worlds. Because mommy or auntie, grandma, we can't do it alone. Okay? We try. We think we can, but we can't. We can't do it alone. So, on that note, I love you all. I'll talk to you all soon. Until we meet again. Assalamu alaikum and peace.